Measures of central tendency. This is chapter 4. In this lecture, we are going to understand the measure of central tendency, and these are the mean, the median, and the mode. So let's start defining measure of central tendency. And the measure of central tendency are part of the analytical method of describing a collection of data. The other type is the measures of dispersion. This lecture will be all about the measure of central tendency. Now, some of the benefits of using this type of analytical method is that allows us to compare between collection of data. So a measure of central tendency of a distribution is a numerical value that describes the central position of the data or how the data tend to build up in the center. There are three types of measures of central tendency, and these are the mean, the median, and the mode. So the mean is defined as the average of the observations in a data set. Inequality is used to determine whether on average the process is operating around a desired target value. So another name given to the mean is average. We have a population mean and a sample mean. The population mean is equal to mu, and this is the sum of all the observed values divided by the population size. The sample mean is equal to x bar, and this is the sum of all observed values divided by the sample size. We also have a mean for ungrouped data. And ungrouped data is this is a technique that is used when the data are unorganized. So the average is represented by the notation x bar and is given by the formula of the sum of the observed values from 1 to n divided by the number of observed values, which is the sample size. We also have a mean for grouped data. And the grouped data is when the data have been grouped into a frequency distribution. The formula is given by x bar is equal to the sum of the frequency times the observed values, which is the midpoints of the cell, divided by the number of cells in this case, which is the sample size. There is a weighted average, and this is used when a number of averages are combined with different frequency. And this is the formula given for this. Is this x bar is equal to the sum of the weight of the ith average times the weighted average divided by the sum of the weight of the ith average. So based on the type of data that you have, you're going to be able to use one of these formulas. But the one that we usually use is either the population mean or the sample mean. The other two types of measure of central tendency are the median and the mode. The median is defined as the value in the middle, okay? And it is defined as the value that divides a series of ordered observations so that the number of items above it is equal to the number below it. For the ungrouped techniques, and in the case that you have a series of odd numbers, or when you have even numbers. So when the number in the series is odd, the median is the midpoint of the value. When the number in the series is even, the median is the average of the two middle numbers. For the group technique, please go to your book on page 141 and see the formula for it. But the way that we're going to do it in this class, the median is always the value in the middle, or the average of those two values in the middle. The mode is the most frequently occurring value in data set. And it is possible that for the mode to be non-existent in a series of numbers, or to have more than one mode. So let's work on an example to understand more these three different measurements. So we have a set of 10 numbers, 10 data given, and we need to calculate the mean, the median, and the mode. So how do we do this? We can use Excel, we can use Minitab, we can do it by hand. So let's use Excel. And what we have to do in Excel is just copy in a column the different data given. So we have 10 values given. To calculate the average, we just have to set equal and write the word average, open the parentheses, and then select the column of the numbers and close the parentheses and click enter. So the average of this group of data set is 11.3. For the median, we just have to set equal and then write the word median, open a parentheses, select the numbers, close parentheses, and click enter. And it will tell you that the median is equal to 11. And for the mode, set equal to mode, open parentheses, select the numbers, close parentheses, and click enter. The mode is also 11. If you want to do it by hand, the things that you have to do is to order the data given by a descendant order. So what I do in Excel is just highlight those numbers and then go to data. This is once again is Microsoft 2007. Under data and then go to sort and click the A to Z because this is from the smallest to large value. So the average is just the sum of all those numbers divided by 10 because there are 10 data set given. The median is always the middle one, and in this case we have two middle ones, so is 11 plus 11 divided by 2, which is 11. And then for the mode is the one that has the most frequency. So in this case 11 appears 3 times, so that's why it is selected as the mode. If you want to do it using Minitab, so using Minitab, you're going to copy all your data in either a column or a row, because Minitab gives you the option to do statistics or to calculate some values either in a column or row. So you're going to go to click on column statistics, select the different statistics you want. In this case, you have to do one at a time, so let's do the mean. Select the input variable, which is where you have the column. Click once, if not you're going to get an error. And click OK. So the mean is 11.3. To calculate the median, just select median now and click OK. And this now give you the mode, which is the most frequent one. So this will have to, you will have to arrange the column in a ascending order and find the midpoint of that. So this is all for the measure of central tendency, the mean, the median, and the mode.